There we go. Okay, let's talk about heredity in plants. How is a seed formed, and are there male and female plants? Spoiler alert, yes, and also kind of no. Okay, where does the seed come from? Well, it comes from the plant, but how does this work? Most plants have male and female parts all contained within the flower here. The stamen is the male part, these guys right here, and it produces the pollen. This is pollen up at the end of it here. The pistil is the female part right here in the middle, and it contains these eggs which need to be fertilized. So for those two things to get together, they need a messenger. This can be animals, insects, or even just plain old wind. Why would an insect or animal want to be near a flower in the first place? Is it because they are pretty? What do you think? Spend a couple minutes. You can pause the video and think about this. There's no wrong answer. You don't have to Google it. Just what do you think? Further down in the flower is something called nectar, and that's like down here below the pistil and the stamen. It is a sweet substance that insects and animals like to eat. In order to get to it, they have to travel across the male and female parts of the flower. Voila! We have our messenger. Here's a little, looks like a honeybee here. And these are pollen sacs on the sides of it here. Looks like he's got saddlebags. These animals and insects can also travel to other flowers with the pollen stuck on them. In this way, a plant that could pollinate itself is being pollinated by other plants. This creates diversity, which is key to survival. And here's a close-up of this bee, this honeybee. Here's the pollen sacs, and the bee is saying, "Hey, check out my saddlebags." The bee, actually, honeybees, they use pollen as well. So it's not like he's got these big burdens on the side that are weighing it down and that don't do it any good. They actually bring the pollen back to the hive, and that is used as well as the nectar from the flowers. Let's go back to the fact that flowers are colorful and beautiful. Whoops. There we go. This is not a coincidence. The beautiful color and shape of flowers attracts animals and insects. It is like they are posting a message to the world. Hey, come and get some delicious nectar. And that's what the flower is saying, even though flowers don't talk. Come and get some delicious nectar. And the hummingbird says, don't mind if I do. While there are some plants who are not as kind to their animal visitors, like this Venus flytrap, most plants rely on their visitors to create new life. This is why pollinators like butterflies and bees are so important to all life on our planet. Okay, look at this cute little bugger here. The seeds of a fruit plant are contained inside the fruit. So if something eats the fruit, those seeds are now inside whatever ate it. Let's say that a black bear eats blueberries. Later on, the bear defecates, poops. Those seeds can survive through the digestive system of the bear. The bear is helping the blueberry, and the blueberry is helping the bear. The bear and the berry have what is called a symbiotic relationship. This is a situation in which the plants and animals are helping each other, like this shark and lamprey over here. Please write 2 paragraphs about a symbiotic relationship in nature, not in your house. So by that I mean, don't say you and your dog. You feed your dog and your dog gives you love. That is a symbiotic relationship, but I'm talking about something that happens in nature. What are the critters and how do they help each other? You probably have an answer in your hair-covered computer already. You can think of examples of a symbiotic relationship. It could be two animals, it could be a plant and an animal, it could be bacteria and plants. So I'd like you to get this answer out of your head. There is no such thing as a wrong answer, but please avoid using the Google machine. You can post your answer. You should post your answer on Seesaw, but it can be 2 paragraphs written, audio, or video. Keep in mind, please, if you're going to do audio or video, whatever you say should be the equivalent of 2 complete paragraphs. So paragraphs should each contain 2 complete sentences and 2 paragraphs total. So that's four sentence minimum, and that, of course, is the bare minimum, and you're always welcome and encouraged to go beyond that.